welcome student. In this lecture we are covering combinational circuits part 2 in which we will going to see the subtractor. So subtractor is basically implementing the binary subtraction. So we will see half subtractor and full subtractor, which is half subtractor is nothing but a binary circuit which can perform 1 bit subtraction, and a full subtractor can do the multi-bit subtraction. So let's first see what is a half subtractor. So half subtractor is nothing but a circuit which is designed to subtract two single bit binary number. Okay, it has two input A and B and two output, one is sum and other is borrow. So in the subtraction, A minus B uh, is the expression for that, and in which A is called minuend and B is called the subtrahend. So let's see how this particular binary subtraction is performed. So for that we will follow the truth table of the subtraction. So four combinations are there: 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So a minus b values, let's check the a minus b values. So 0 minus 0 is 0 only. 0 minus 1, this is important, 0 minus 1 will be 1 and the borrow will be 1. 0 will be 1 0 and 1 minus 1 will be 0 for the difference, and borrow will be 0. So now we have two functions, difference and borrow. So let's write the expression for the difference as well as the borrow. So d is equals to, let's write the expression. So where the function points are 1, let's write. So it will become d is equals to nothing but a complement b plus ab complement. So it will come out to be as a XOR b. You can simply see that this is nothing but A XOR B. Now B is the borrow. So borrow will be nothing but at this point the borrow is 1, so it will be A complement B. So you can simply see that this difference and sum for the half adder and half subtractor is same, but it is differing from the point of borrow, where the borrow is coming as A complement B. Okay, now let's see full subtractor. So full subtractor will be differing from the half subtractor, that it will have one more input, borrow in. So borrow in is actually representing if you have a previous borrow from any other bit, so it will be simply represented as a borrow in. It will have same two outputs, one is different and difference is other is the uh, borrow out. So let's see the truth table of this subtractor. So it is having nothing but 0 0 0, all the 8 combinations we just write 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0. So combinations are clear. Now let's see the operation. So the difference will be a minus b minus c. So we have to calculate it at every point. So 0 minus 0 minus 0 will be 0 only, so leave this point. Now let's see this. So if we subtract 0 minus 1, so it will become 0 minus 1. So 1 will be our difference and 1 will be our carry. Similarly 0 minus 1 minus 0. So it will be again what? 0 minus 1 only. So difference will be 1 and carry will be 1. Now 0 minus 1 minus 1. So you can assume that this will become 0 minus 0, so it will be 0 and there will be a borrow in. The reason is that because we are actually subtracting 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1 will become 1 and 1 minus 1 will become 0. So this point, this is 0 and this is 1. 1 minus 0 will 1 0 only, and 1 minus 0 minus 1 will be 0 0. 1 minus 1 minus 0 will be 0 0, and 1 minus 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0, and this will become 0 minus 1, so it will become 1 and 1. So this is the truth table. So you have to see that if the truth table correctness is there or not. So try to check that thing. Do not skip this thing, that if you have made the truth table correct or not. After this truth table has been completed, now we have two functions. One is difference and other is the borrow. Now we have to see how the expressions of this particular functions will be calculated. So if you follow the same pattern from the full adder, the output is somewhere same and the expression is somewhere same. So you can use the same thing for getting the answer of this particular thing. Otherwise we will make the K map for D and B. So let's make the K map. Okay, so you can see the K-map for difference. It is same K-map as we have seen in the full adder. So I will simply write the values as A XOR B XOR C. You can write the expression because there is no minimization. So you just write the expression and do some algebraic manipulation to find this particular expression. Now for the borrow. So for the borrow, this is our K-map. So accordingly we have set the values 1 1 1 1, and now from this we have total 3 pairs present, and when you write the expression for the corresponding pair, so the expression for B will be coming like this. It is A complement B plus A complement C plus BC. So this concludes our discussion for the half subtractor and full subtractor. We will see further combinational circuits in the next lecture.